Thoughts keep breaking me down. No way in, no way out. How I feel to be trapped in this house. How I feel with duct tape on your mouth. How I feel with a knife in your spouse. You can crawl for the door, no use, really locking it now. Begging, pleading, I'm not hearing you out. Erode your soul till I break you all the way down. Hands around your throat, cause I'm taking you out. You keep on me down.
The shortstop.
Trey Turner now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Hit in the air, right field. Conforto coming in on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Batting third.
So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Runner takes off, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
The sidewalk talks from Houston to New York, writing words of Van Truck from LA to Newport, walking home from school to walking on ball courts.
Second inning, set to go. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
Strider back to work.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that
No
fastball
ball,
right
2 strikes.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Oh, great stop. Picked into dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Gunnar Henderson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Evan Carter now at the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the
This
count.
lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Conforto at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. First offering, and it just misses. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Jason Hayward. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, not close. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice...
Henderson over to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. Swings and misses. 0-1. Higashioka in his 7th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now here is Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
1 out. Base is empty. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Rodriguez down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, inning over. As we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here, and they throw a pair. up for St.
Batting
Louis,
third,
Jim
the center
Edmonds.
fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one away. In the air out towards right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And there's two down. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a so up next,
Batting
Jim
third,
Edmonds.
the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Ray back to work. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On the ground to first, could be two. They get one, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Ray back to work. Swing and a foul out of play.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Left-hand batter waits. Squirts away a little bit.
0-2 is the count.
And the 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. On to first, double play. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to.
Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of
0-1's the
baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab at a full. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Ray back to work. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hit on the ground, might be 2. In time to Bush. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends. So digging in,
Batting
Preston
third,
Wilson.
The center fielder, Preston Wilson.
Sanchez back to work. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 1 gone, bottom half of the. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. That's out number 3. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've...
To second, there's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. So up next, Preston Wilson. Sanchez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Check swing, and that's a ball. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stop, makes the play, and that's the third out.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and that's a base hit. Throws to second, and he's out, trying for two. And at the plate for Miami, Preston Wilson. Sanchez back to work. Swing and a line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. To third. Tag. Got him. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Misses off the plate, and the count is 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And he handles it himself. Sanchez back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Got him swinging. He chased the chip. Preston Wilson will hit next. Towards first. And it's through for a hit. Now a long throw home. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 6-3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stays alive. Struck him out looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Fortes, the lead runner out at second. Wilson over at first with one away. Check on the runner. Wilson dives back in safely. One and two now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here the bottom of the 7th. And that one is in the dirt. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple of runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2 the count.
Fans another, and that's 3. Now it's going to be Preston Wilson.
Preston Wilson.
Sanchez back to work.
Yeah. 0-1.
And that's
Ball, that's
outside. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Chop to the right side. Harper takes it to the bag,
out.
steps on first, and it's out. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Sanchez back to work. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
There goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw. Tag. On the ground. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him, and will. Preston Wilson, the next up for the Marlins. Sanchez back to work. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The wind to kick the pitch. Got him. One away. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. One up, one down. And first offering is fouled off. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. And a swing. Now here is Preston Wilson. Sanchez back to work. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. When you talk money.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good
0-1's
late
the count.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On a line, base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 5-0.
It's a run.
Max Lazar on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 outs. Swings through it, and Lazar back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castellanos makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And first offering is fouled off. A dive, he's got it. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Sanchez back to work. And that is out of play. And it's fouled away. That one missing inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fires over to first. Sanchez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. And there's 1 down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Step off throw to first. Wilson back on a dive. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And it stays fair. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Preston Wilson. Romano back to work. The other way. Harper steps on the bag. And here is Preston Wilson. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Runner on the go. Foul ball there. The pitch. Runner on the go again. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rojas makes the play. Now a long throw to first. Throw behind the runner. They've got it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. They get the force. Grounds one to short. Turner throws to first, and there's two down. Preston Wilson, the next up for the Marlins. Sanchez back to work. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground right side. 4, 6,
That's an out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, one out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Strike one.
I think he was a little excited
0-1.
there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Out to short. Turner tosses to first. That's the inning. Next to hit, Preston Wilson.
The center fielder, Preston Wilson.
Sanchez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. And the pitch. And ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.